Hi guys, I'm back again for some more VCLT. I started making this video over a week ago and basically made a bit of an arse of it, and then when I was reading the note it said that there was going to be another package arriving. But actually it turns out there was another 2 packages arriving, so I have 3 packages to open, which is crazy. But thank you, Ben. It's all from Ben Costello in Ireland, and yeah, I'm kind of speechless, really. I opened one of the packages, obviously, when I made the first video, so I'll crack on with that first. First thing was this album, We Fall by Emile Haney. I've listened to this and it's really good. I listened to it on a Sunday morning, which I think was probably perfect time to listen to this. Emile Haney is a producer who was probably most famous for doing Lana Del Rey's, I think it was her Born to Die album, and she features on this along with Randy Newman, Brian Wilson, Rufus Wainwright, Likey Lie, and a whole host of other kind of cool people. And it kind of, I think he's picked them well enough that the album sounds as one. It doesn't sound like a compilation, which can often happen with these kind of producer-led albums. Or like Slash's one, you just end up sounding like a session player on your own album, which I think it's difficult when you're not the front man. But he's created a good album here, and I definitely recommend giving this one a listen if you get the chance. Especially if you like the Lana Del Rey album, you'll like this. Another thing he sent was this, which a lot of you know. I've collected this Dawn label for a long time, but they're proving quite elusive to find. This is, I think, a more... Dawn was basically Pi's version of Polydor's Vertigo or EMI's Harvest label. So it was their more experimental or label, so not quite as commercial as their standard stuff. I think this album will be more down the traditional folk route than the more experimental side of music, but I could be completely wrong. But it's a cool one to have anyway. It comes with its original lyric insert, and is on the purple Dawn label. The Dawn label basically came in 3 different variations. There's the orange one, which is all the early pressings. The purple label, which I don't think this album would have ever been on the orange label. Purple label, which is kind of their mid-period one, and then there's a kind of sunburst label, which was their later stuff. Some of the orange label pressings were eventually pressed on all 3 variations of the label. Like I think HMS Donovan was possibly done on all 3. Certainly done on orange and purple, and I think it was done on the sunburst label as well. But that's a really cool one to have, and a welcome collection, a welcome addition to my Dawn collection. So thank you very much for that. He also sent me 2 Morrissey singles. Now I collect Smith's singles, but I don't actually have any Morrissey ones, so these are quite cool things to pick up. This is Every Day is Like Sunday, which is a classic Morrissey song, and another one as well, Suede Head. So they are both very cool to have, so thank you very much for that. The second packet has arrived was this, oops, maybe shouldn't have showed that, never mind, was this, which I haven't opened yet. I kind of split some of the sellotape just to get me going, but we'll have to open it a bit more. There isn't. Man, I can't believe you sent me this. Oh dear. This, if you had said which Grateful Dead box set do you want, it would probably be this one. I saw this in a shop years and years ago, and nearly bought it, having not really even knowing who the Grateful Dead were, just because I thought the artwork and stuff was so cool. Man. But this is Grateful Dead, So Many Roads, 1965 to 1995. It's a kind of 30-year compilation. It's in this beautiful kind of Hessian bound set. Is it 5 or 6 discs? 5 discs with all the booklet and the track listings in there. And then this great little booklet here. Man, this is so good. Thank you so much for this. I'm properly shocked. You know, when I kind of felt the packaging, I thought, oh, I wonder whether it's going to be one of those, you know, you sometimes get those bundles of their albums, and they maybe have 2 or 3 of their albums come as a set, so you might get, like, I don't know, Working Man's Dead, American Beauty, and something else all bundled. And that's what I kind of thought it was, because I was kind of, man, I didn't expect this. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I don't have many CD box sets, but this will be treasured. Oh, you're nuts. Right, and finally, my last packet arrived today, so we will see what is in this. Open up properly. Oh no, oh well. Bob Weir's Ace, which I actually already have. That's not signed on the back, is it? What does that say? He didn't get drunk and sign his name William Beer instead of Bobby Weir. William Beer, that's not signed, is it? No. God knows. Did he ever used to do that, William? Man, I think this is actually better than my copy anyway. Yeah, because I think mine isn't in a laminated sleeve. I think mine's just... Yeah, see, I have this one. Yes, I don't know. I think yours is maybe an original pressing. Oh, that's brilliant, actually. Yeah, so green Warner Brothers label. Made in Germany. And the version that I had was also made in West Germany. And on the Grateful Dead's label. But that's cool. I'll have to do some investigating into these now. Thank you, Ben. This has properly blown me away. Man, I'm delighted to have this. I think it's just like a compilation of various live cuts throughout their 30-year career. Previously unreleased live performances of Dead classics spanning 30 years. Yeah. So, yeah, you're a legend. Thank you so much. Your generosity seems to know no bounds. Yeah, blown away. Thanks, guys. Take care and have a great weekend when it comes.